as you'd expect, a Super Bowl feel in this arena here tonight because the biggest superstar in mixed martial arts history, Conor McGregor, is back. The celebrities are out in droves, all of them to see the former two-division UFC champion, the notorious Conor McGregor.
The stars always come out when the notorious one steps in the octagon, and he's earned that right. He is the biggest star in mixed martial arts, not only in mixed martial arts, but in sports across all platforms. One of the best fighters the UFC has ever seen. Not only a great fighter, but a great spokesman, a great salesman, and a guy that people always want to see.
And DC, we know you move that celebrity needle, but you don't move it like Conor McGregor.
Not like the notorious one.
We talk so much about his star power and what he has done for the sport, and rightfully so, that sometimes we don't spend enough time talking about just how skilled a fighter this is when it comes to distance management, the striking skills. We'll see how it goes for him here in the return tonight. McGregor has stepped inside the octagon. The notorious one is ready to fight. Well, this is exciting here, DC. The founder of G.O.A.T, one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts, Bruce Lee, is back in a big spot here tonight.
Bruce Lee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Bruce Lee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed. It was the charisma. It was the approach of Bruce Lee that made him so special. And tonight, he's going to look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, drillers make killers, right? I mean, that was Bruce Lee in a nutshell. He felt like practice would make perfect. Nobody trained as hard as the great Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the notorious Conor McGregor! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight.
I mean, John, we got Bruce Lee fighting Conor McGregor, the biggest star of his time, the biggest star of our time. The worlds are colliding. Who's going to get the victory tonight?
I am not in the prediction business, but I'll tell you, UFC President Dana White was criticized for not putting this fight together. Some people wondered if he'd ever be able to get these two parties to sign on the dotted line. We are underway with Conor and Bruce Lee. Can't wait to see how it plays out. Oh, this place is going nuts. We got a brawl on our hands, folks.
The fans are out of their seat. These guys are getting after it. Oh, nice combination. Oh!
Just unable to quite find that range.
I mean, right away, no feeling or process. These boys just went and started fighting.
Side kick now. Good job keeping that head off the center line. Slips to avoid the right hand. Well, few fighters manage distance as efficiently and as well as Conor McGregor, and there's that left hand finding its home early.
Oh, he does a great job of setting you up, man. You saw it in the Jose Aldo fight. The guy will just step back a little bit and bang, drops the straight left on you that can end your night. He not only throws this fast, he also is so accurate, and that allows him to finish so many fights.
Oh, solid kicks are landing. He has most certainly found the range on the feet. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Conor McGregor. Oh, he got tagged something fierce there. Great combination.
Nice body kick.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Just over 3 minutes to go. Ooh, looking to set up that head kick. Offense is on the menu tonight. Back and forth we go. Nice job by Conor McGregor on the feet. You got to think his longtime chief trainer, John Kavanagh, likes what he is seeing out of his pupil early tonight. The slip and then the counter by Lee. Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed.
Real sneaky body kick.
McGregor gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab. Oh, he's staying busy here, connected with a barrage of punches.
These guys are trying to knock each other out. This is a phenomenal fight.
Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
All right, late in the round here, and largely it has been vintage. Nicely done as he lands a kick to the leg. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Oh, right-left combo by McGregor. Oh, and there he goes working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab, but you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like boxing. The most thrown punch, and the first one you learn is a jab.
Right.
And in MMA, guys are starting to take that same approach because it is such an effective weapon. Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Beautifully placed there by Conor. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
20 seconds to go in round one. Effective use of the jab there by Lee. Wow, what a head kick. Waning seconds here of this opening round. Second round, straight ahead.
All right, take a couple deep breaths. Relax, breathe. Let's refocus them. You're looking a little careless out there. I need those hands to stay up, and I need you.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC, and if you like the kicking game, that was the round for you.
Yeah, man, he used his kicks beautifully. He managed distance, managed space, and eventually those kicks started to really take an effect on his opponent and slow him down. He has to stay the course next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, this should be good as our next round gets underway. We nearly had a knockout in the previous round, but the corner seems to think they have their fighter back in the game.
It felt fun watching such an exciting moment, but it is a testament to this fighter in the toughness and the durability that he possesses, that he's still here right now with an opportunity still to win the fight.
Well, without much resistance, he continues to find a home for that jab, much like he did in the previous round.
You buy the ticket to see fights like this. What a fight.
Lead left by McGregor. Oh, now connects with a right hand. Man, has he been masterful on the feet this evening, and everything is worked off of that patented jab. He has had that in his opponent's mug all night long. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Lee. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Well, this is a man in Conor McGregor who has pulled in any number of different directions, DC, but as you see here, in tremendous shape as usual, always puts in the time and training. Despite all of the different demands on his time, still has that reputation as one of the hardest workers in our sport. Oh, another bruising shot right to the body. I wouldn't think you want to take too many more of those.
No, John, you gotta defend. You got to address a tactic that has worked this many times this early in a fight. You cannot allow it to continue to build, because once that momentum gets going, you will have no way of stopping it.
And I don't have a lot of muscle over there, so I don't think I could take too many of these if I was the player.
You need that body like mine if you want to get hit down there. You can't be too skinny.
Lee's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Finds his range with the jab. Well, lands a good series of kicks there, DC. It really didn't take him long to get a good beat on his opponent.
He figured the timing, and now he's been driving kick after kick into his opponent.
McGregor's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Under 2 minutes here to go in round two. McGregor gets hit with a kick. Oh, he lands a kick to the leg.
On the shot. There you go, single leg.
Takes his back now. All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up. Man, this is crazy thus far. High volume, high pace, and a huge punch being landed there. Lee's blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Another powerful kick there. A lot of volume with the feet tonight for him.
It's unbelievable to watch somebody make kicking the base of their fighting style. He has shown us that it's possible. Nice kick.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Lee's nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but I'm not sure that thing isn't broken right now. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight, because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now.
Refocus.
All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot, because the reality is, when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Lee's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding. Nice technique on the side kick. Head kick attempt, it's blocked. Oh, big head kick there. Well, as soon as he goes with that high guard, he pays for it to the body. You see the bruises really starting to accumulate now.
In the beginning of the fight, you think, I got to protect my head at all costs. Right now, I believe that this guy has to worry about his body. Look at how red the side of his body is. He has got to change something.
Trying to kick the leg out.
Oh, nice.
Man, that Conor McGregor left hand is just an absolute piston, and it lands again.
It's like an Attaboy. Like he hits people and they fall down. And he understands the power that he possesses. So he's willing to throw it over and over again. I just keep thinking back to him in Eddie Alvarez, how every time he hit him, he just knocked him out of his shoe. Conor McGregor's left hand is as good of a single strike as there is in the UFC.
Yeah, he needs to register that. Lee's nose is unrecognizable. It is mangled. It is cut open. I think it's probably broken at this point in time. Surgery next week. But now we'll see if mentally, physically, he can stay in this fight. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Strike landed pretty cleanly there. Nice counter with the hook shot there by McGregor. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now. Oh, rips the body shot there. Straight right hand, no good. So we have passed the midway point in the fight.
End this fight. End it.
Strong kick to the outside of that lead leg for him there. You do not want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. He does not wind up on that kick. He somehow is managing to land it with so much force.
Oh, big head kick. Really finding the kicking range now. Another one lands there.
Oh, back and forth we go.
Oh, slips to avoid the right. So I'm going to hit you, and then you hit me. Back and forth we go. This is one of the best fights I've called all year.
Yeah, one of the best fights. And the blood, the injuries only add to the intrigue. It only adds to who's going to continue down the path and get the hand raised. Both of these guys are so tough. They really have laid it on the line.
Oh, good sequence there. The right hand followed by the left.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
The cut men on both sides have done an outstanding job keeping these guys in this fight.
Great job landing from the top position. Now he's going full mount. He's got to be careful here.
Back mount now. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Conor. Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved, I would think.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this. And as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that. I don't want to see any more going on in their reaction.
Oh, vintage stuff there. Nice combination of strikes by McGregor.
Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
20 seconds left. Lands the right punch and follows it up with a nice left hand. Nice sequence there by McGregor. Try to establish that jab. McGregor's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, well, if you like blood, and I do, this is the fight for you. Somehow we've made it to the stools, and both fighters are wearing it.
Yeah, I mean, the corner's going to have some work to do on that cut. He has been beat up in that round, but he has done his fair share of damage himself. This has been a very close fight.
All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really started to escalate.
Yeah, really open up that cut, John. The blows are just devastating. He's got to get out of the way more. I mean, if this guy won't do it himself, somebody's got to help him.
Yeah.
Because you cannot keep taking these types of shots.
You're fine, okay? We got a cut, and he's cut too. We knew this was going to be a bloody fight. I want you to refocus. Do not move.
Ready. Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, next round getting underway here, and both fighters still look pretty fresh to me. Clearly, DC, they put in the right work when it came to the cardio during training.
They both have reputation for vast cardio. You see in the training that they do at their gyms that cardio is key, and you watch it in the way that these two fighters perform.
Lee's cut has really opened up now, folks. I don't necessarily have to tell you that watching at home. It looks like you could stick a quarter in there, and I'm not sure how much longer this fight is going to continue. Grips the body there. Side kick is true. Oh, well done moving the head there to slip that left hand. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
Fast jab lands there.
Oh, good block there. All right, so the redness is omnipresent now. He has absorbed a whole lot of body strikes. Pretty good poker face, but I'm not sure how many more of these he wants to take.
No, he doesn't. He needs to do something different. He cannot continue to get beat up like this. But it's on his opponent. It's on the guy that is landing these strikes to continue down the path until he makes you change something. Do this over and over because it seems like this is your easiest path to victory.
McGregor's Oh, I think he's still compromised. We'll see if he can recover here. He's in a world of trouble. Oh, with authority, the body. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, hook to the head by Lee.
That hurt him bad.
It landed some nasty strikes.
That blood becoming a real factor.
And you hear the crowd react every time they come together because they understand the power that these guys are striking with.
Oh, right hook attempt, no good. McGregor's nose is absolutely mangled at this stage of the fight. I'm no doctor, but I feel pretty convicted in saying that thing is definitely broken, and we might get a ringside physician or a referee to stop this fight here soon.
Dig and kick.
All right, so the referee steps between the two fighters. They are going to call on the doctor to look at that nose, and I'm fearful this is going to be the end of the fight.
Yeah, it's bad. There's a lot of blood. You can see him almost mouth wide open, gasping for air.
He still seems spirited and mentally in this fight, and to that end, the doctor will allow him to continue, at least for now.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, well, this fighter was bullish in his desire to continue, and the doctor is going to afford him that opportunity as the referee gets us back underway.
This guy's a fighter, man. This guy doesn't want to lose a fight on the stool. He wants an opportunity to go out there and go out on the shield. And that's exactly what he's getting. He's getting a chance, and as a fighter, that's all you can ask for.
And you know fans don't like doctor stoppages, so they are thrilled.
They start booing. And sometimes guy's eye is hanging off the side of his head.
McGregor's an absolute mess right now. There's blood everywhere. I'm not so sure they're not going to stop this fight right now.
That's how you control the fight. Keep fighting behind the jab.
And that spinning kick found its home up top.
What a fun fight. These two are going back and forth.
Well, now these kicks are really starting to pile up since he found his range. This could be trouble. Man, he is unrecognizable as far as that midsection is concerned. Might have a fractured rib. He's going to be urinating blood for a week.
This dude's in trouble. He's in trouble. Hey, for as bad as it is right now, and this fight may get stopped because of this damage, tomorrow will be much worse. This guy does not have much fun to look forward to in the next few days.
Nice spinning attack to the body lands for him. He's been working hard defensively. Kick block there. Just out of range with that kick attempt. Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas. Ooh! 10 seconds now to go in the round. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. So these are the type of fights that end up in the UFC Hall of Fame. Hard to pick a winner. Heart, cardio, skill. This fight is what this sport's all about.
It's the best. It really does speak to what fighting is. When you see guys just lay it out on the line. And honestly, watching this fight, I don't care who won. I don't care who won the fight. I know that anyone that's watched these two will have a bigger respect for them after this fight is done.
All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. Do you believe it? This next round is underway. In the previous round, both fighters got rocked. Crowd going bananas. Big opportunity for both fighters here.
These are the types of fights that makes it so fun to sit right next to the octagon and call the action.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Oh my goodness! Oh!
What a kick. That one landed.
Some nice back and forth action here. Lee's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Just missing on the high kick there. Oh, there's that low kick. That'll leave him up. A lot of blood now, and yes, the doctor is going to be called in. The referee pauses the action. His nose is absolutely mangled.
It's smashed. He's done a great job of smashing that nose, pushing it back, and you see the blood coming down the face into the mouth. But it should not affect him being able to see his opponent in front of him.
Not sure if the nose is broken or just busted up, but blood is splattered everywhere. Yeah, that's going to do it. That's the end of the fight. So
That's
a
the right
disappointing
call.
conclusion, but the right call.
The right call, John.
All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer to wrap it with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, the notorious Conor McGregor.
Well, the stars were out tonight. Of course, that means it's a Conor McGregor fight night, and he got his hand raised tonight in pretty decisive fashion.
They go home happy. A lot of celebrities show up. They come to see Conor McGregor. Tonight, they see him get his hand raised. Another victory for one of the biggest stars the UFC has ever seen.
I mean, DC moves that celebrity needle a little bit.
Not like Conor McGregor, or anybody. Nobody moves it like Conor.